What's good, YouTube, man? Man, servers went down, whatever, so I'm back. Like I say, I do not own rights to the music that is being played.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Currently, the Eagles have possession as we resume the action in quarter number 2. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas, where the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Eli Manning, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Phillip Rivers slinging it. 3 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Akeem Hunt now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll roll them out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Got him in. over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A first down carry for Smith. Give him a couple carry there, 2nd and 8. There it is, the defense.
Oh, what? Yeah, unless his knee touched the ground. What? How? Hold on, what am I doing? Did his knee touch the ground? What happened, dude? Oh, forward progress. That's probably what it was. They need to fix that. But I bet that's why they did that.
Waking up after
forward
3
progress.
plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays.
Well, stop
they
forward
wanted to make
progress.
one stick on their side, didn't they?
Again, it's Smith. And he will lose yardage.
Dude, I threw a stiff arm. How did you not?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd
This game
down.
sometimes be pissing me off, dude. They do some
I
of
guess
this
sometimes
stupid
it's just a matter of
stuff, man.
philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
He's got a man.
This is my go-to play.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being...
Dude, you could not get the ball off? How? Dude, I threw the ball. Man, bro, this shit right here is stupid.
They tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as...
Touchdown.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
And before he left for the broadcasting booth, Jason Witten had the tight end position locked down for the better part of a decade for the Cowboys. Now that he's gone, plenty of competition for his old spot. And one of the guys leading the pack, this guy right here, 4th-round pick Dalton Schultz out of Stanford.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And the division title out of reach, we know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
So it's just a matter of adjusting now.
Wow. How did I miss that?
Every team starts the season thinking, let's go for the number 1 seed, right? Being the top team.
You know, it's a video game. I shouldn't have used it there. I should have let him do his job.
But it doesn't matter at this point. Just getting in. And
I had to mess with him, bro. That was a layup set.
Or would you rather stay at home for the playoffs? Let's go on the road and take someone out.
This is Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face.
Come on, Dominique. I'm getting tired of you getting burned, dude. I'm really tired of it. I understand you've been my best corner all season in terms of interceptions.
He's such a good route runner.
Come on, man.
There on 3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
A bunch of interceptions don't mean shit. Instead of getting burnt throughout the course of the game.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Hurts over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6.
Wow.
A gain of 7 that time. Second
I don't know what happened on that
You
play.
execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On second down, here's Wentz. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps
about it,
before you
they
run
can't
the
stop me
slant.
on
In this
offense.
amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch, and the score. And a good return. He's across
Dudes
the
just come out of nowhere and make a
right around
tackle.
the 36.
That's twice that shit didn't happen.
Offense heading back out and ready to go again.
Like, not this game. I don't like this, man. They need to.
But not just that.
It don't make no damn sense, dude.
Do they stick with it?
They got this set up to where just about every time you think you about to break a big play, somebody come make that big play saving tackle. Like, that's stupid, bro.
And continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That play right there, man, I can throw that play all game as long as I get a zone defense and I time it right. If I wait too long, that's an easy pick.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
I love how the linebacker just, boy, I'm telling you, fool. I'm telling you, fool. That is stupid, dude. All right, zone coverage. All right, I get it. But come on, really? They need to quit that, man.
Turns into a nice play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. It's going to possibly be a blitz. Michael Gallup just give me an end zone for 6. Oh, yeah. Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you just try and give it a little bit of help.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big Wentz now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come
defensive
in.
line. Tyrone Crawford.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he won the ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
That goes for a gain of 31. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Dancing to his left. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run it now with Sproles. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a...
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's got it up and through. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Prescott off play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the Purdue man, this is Akeem Hunt. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Wow!
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with their 2nd down call after that type of a game.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Fielded at about the 28. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They begin with a run by Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. This one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Sproles, the return. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. A dump off to Sproles. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final try now for Wentz.
Let's go.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Dallas, the streak lives as they move to 13.
Shout out to my viewers, man. Y'all stay blessed, bro.